Sporting Lives.
India, hosting its first ever major snooker tournament this month.
So what better time to come and talk to the country's top two professional players? But I know what you're thinking. This isn't Mumbai, this isn't Delhi. Well, you'd be right. It's Sheffield, but that's obvious.
A long way from home, making sacrifices for their sport. Aditya Mehta and Pankaj Advani both train at the Star Academy, an elite facility in the north of England for global players. They both say how much they've improved since they've come to the UK, but admit it's not been easy.
It's a culture shock initially, and then you've got to, fend for yourself, stay alone and rough it out. But yeah, but the game is played at such a high level over here that you're excited to play against the best players like, Ronnie O'Sullivan, John Higgins and Steve Davis and all the heroes of the game.
That's the first thing you learn about when you're a snooker player is Sheffield and the Crucible. So I think it was pretty much a no-brainer, but I think ideally it was because of the academy and the fact that there was a base here for foreign players who could sort of settle in and be managed, be looked after as well.
When it comes to sport in India, snooker is way down the list. Cricket dominates, and to get children to play anything else is challenging in more ways than one.
In India, we're not allowed in the snooker room until we're 18, and that was the rule when I started, because it was considered as that kind of a sport. I don't know, we had that kind of an image.
In India, it's still regarded as a sport for the elite. Not everyone plays it. Not many people have access to it, and that's where I think our national federation needs to put in more effort in order to make it more accessible to youngsters, to people from rural areas as well, because India is a massive country and we have so many people, as you know.
So how do you get the country to focus on snooker and their two brightest stars? Well, you hold a big snooker tournament, invite the best players in the world and give more than $80,000 to the winner.
This will be a game changer. This will be something that I think any snooker enthusiast or player, anyone connected to the game has been looking forward to for a long, long time. India
is opening up to sport, to new sports, and they don't mind learning about a new sport. They don't mind following it if there are Indians doing well, and I think that's where Aditya and I will have an important part to play.
There are genuine hopes from the sports governing body that India will follow China's lead and become a real power in the game.
They've got about a 15-year head start on us, so let's not compete with the Chinese. We'll look at India as an isolated country for the minute and just look at our performances as our performances.
The Crucible. It's a long way from India, but it is the spiritual home of snooker. Pankaj and Aditya travelled halfway around the world just to be close to this place and one day hopefully compete inside it. Right now they're in India, hoping to sell the game they love to the people there and perhaps inspire the next generation of player there. But what they would both really love is to see an Indian player crowned world champion of snooker.